In today's breaking story, a reporter just zoomed into a text message and exposed a new Trump scandal. That's right, we get more Trump scandals every single day. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Donald Trump's economy is a joke, and it's absolutely because of his tariffs. First, Trump claimed the tariffs were a negotiation tactic. Then it was supposed to bring in more revenue. Now Trump is patting himself on the back for making deals, when in reality, he's just lowering tariff rates lower than what he originally set, but still grossly inflated compared to previous tariff rates. Like, I'm sorry, narcissist-in-chief Donald Trump, you don't get a pat on the back for kind of fixing a problem that you caused. But there's no doubt about it, Trump's policies are hurting Americans, and especially farmers who overwhelmingly support Donald Trump.
Well, we've got a real disaster with this tariff deal. I mean, we produce 40% more agricultural products in this country than we can consume domestically. 1 in every 4 rows of soybeans in every field in the entire United States of America has to go abroad. China is the largest importer of soybeans in the world. They import 61% of the world's market. Last year, we sent around 12 billion, I think $14 billion worth of soybeans the year before. For the first time in 20 years, China's bought 0 soybeans and 0 new crop corn out of this country.
0?
So we went from 12 billion to 0.
Where are they buying the soybeans?
Brazil. You see, we lost 42% of our market share in the first tariff war. In Trump's first tariff war, the Chinese went to buying their soybeans from Brazil. They invested billions of dollars in Brazilian infrastructure. They have moved into Africa, and they're going to commercially farm in Africa. Since we left with USAID, they moved their Belt and Road program into Africa.
And the issue keeps on getting worse.
Hello from China. So I'm in a grocery store right now, and I wanted to show you how the American tariffs are affecting Chinese customers. So I was going to get some beef for dinner tonight, and I saw this. So what used to be here is American beef. But now, as you can see, it says Australian beef. And I did look around. I couldn't find one single pack of beef from America. So I guess China just stopped buying beef from America and it went straight to Australia. So the whole idea that China is hurting because of the American tariffs, well, they're not. Because they're not as dependent on the US. In fact, only 18% of Chinese imports come from America. And for stuff like beef and soy, they can just go somewhere else easily. So I guess I'm having Australian beef for dinner tonight instead of American beef.
And now a reporter just zoomed into a text message exposing a new Trump scandal. That's right, take a look at today's top story. A leaked photograph of Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent's phone has just surfaced, and it's already sending shockwaves through Washington. The image, taken at the United Nations General Assembly last week, but leaked only hours ago, shows Bessent reading a panicked text message about President Trump's trade policies. The message, believed to be from Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins, warned, "We bailed out Argentina yesterday, and in return, Argentina removed their export tariffs on grains, reducing their price to China, at a time when we would normally be selling to China. Soy prices are dropping further because of it. This gives China more leverage on us. The fallout is building quickly. Farmers across the Midwest, already hammered by Trump's trade war with China, could now see even bigger losses as Beijing turns to cheaper grain from Argentina and Brazil." Ben Scholl, a Midwestern grain trader Rollins cited in the text, wasted no time blasting the administration online, writing, "China and Argentina work together for soybeans as Bessent offers to subsidize the Argentine economy. They think you are stupid." Bessent himself has recently pledged that the US was ready to do what is needed to support Argentina, including a proposed $20 billion swap line with its central bank and even potential corporate handouts. But critics warn the deal is backfiring, undercutting American farmers, and strengthening China's hand in the global market. Now, the leaked text has made that internal panic public. Even some Republicans are being forced to admit that Trump's tariffs are creating a crisis. And to add insult to injury, Critics like former CFPB director Rohit Chopra are mocking Besant for failing to protect his own phone screen, saying he should at least buy a $10 privacy cover before the next photojournalist catches him red-handed. For Trump, this is more than bad optics. The leaked photo is fresh evidence that his own team knows his trade policies are backfiring and that American farmers, many of them core Trump supporters, are paying the price. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.